Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Divinity Original Sin 2. Today's episode, indeed, we're going to attack the lone wolves and probably just kill all of them. That's my plan. Don't know how well this is gonna go. What are you attacking? Level 15. So they do actually outlevel me, which means I want to be careful. To the point. We're going to be doing some sneaking and some teleporting. Particularly this bitch here. Mummy Dearest is dangerous. So let's also go over here. Oh, she's turned around. Good. Should be all good. I'm gonna... What do I do here? I think what I do... One, I need to give myself more armor. Because that bitch does a lot of damage. Encouraged. Give myself uncanny evasion. Then end the turn. She's gonna chase. Good. She's the only one in the fight. Perfect. I accidentally hit Losa there by, well, whatever. Alright, cool. So now it's just us in the fight. This should be comparatively a piece of piss. Let's do some rain first. I want to get water on the ground, if at all possible. Makes my things cheaper. Fighting one of them, I think I can pretty safely kill her. Like, look at this. The amount of damage. Oh, he's not in water. That's unfortunate. I mean, whatever. It's fine. She's one of the biggest problems. Perfectly honestly. That should kill her, though. Fantastic. She's one of the biggest problems in this entire place. And my plant... Severed head. Jesus. That's weird. Elven Axe. Let's take all these. I am actually interested, I'll be perfectly honest. The fact that they give us a severed head. I want to turn into an elf. And eat this severed head because I am tempted to see what it gives you. Severed head, let's eat that.
A long and glorious litany of gruesome murder plays out before you, but all of it is underlaid with a yawning chasm in your heart, a deep and desperate yearning to be loved.
Okay. So she wanted to be loved, it seems. There we go. So we're back to being the Red Prince. All is good in the world. I shouldn't have done that. Don't care. Don't care. Very Silent Watch's leather shirt. I forgot we picked this up. I think that's just sellable. Okay. So we took out one of the biggest threats. Now my plan here is essentially divide and conquer. So I want to be able to come up here, teleport a guy down, kill them, and then, well, after they're dead, great. Okay, so he's out of range. We want to jump up here. Alright, straight into the fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys I'm fighting. So these 3 plus 1 over here, probably, if I were to hazard a guess. It's Los's turn, I believe. This could end up just being like a massive fight, but we took out one of the biggest threats, so I'm less worried. Not worth it. First, let's examine. I gotta remember to do that. He actually has water resistance and air resistance, but less air resistance, so... Great. Doesn't have fire resistance. Oh, yes he does. Oh, fire, water, and air. Good to know. So earth is what I should be using to get rid of his magic armor. I don't really know what to do here other than just hit him. The other guys probably won't be able to get to me very easily, because I'm fairly far out, to be perfectly honest. Go invisible. Fortifying himself, interestingly. He has cloak and dagger, that's interesting. Because it means he can do piercing damage, is exactly what I was about to say. He's gonna have a long way to go. He also has cloak and dagger, and he's a warrior, that's terrifying. That's fine. Okay. That's even better. I don't think I'm slowed, I'm not. So he used impalement, which ordinarily would slow me because of the oil, but the water came out and got rid of all the oil, which means I'm not slowed. Fantastic. Let's get into the thick of things, shall we? I taught myself superconductor, by the way. So boom. Full health again. Easy as pie. He's already stunned. These guys both have a fair amount of health. Oh, Solara, get off the fire. Please, buddy. Please. Alright. Can I hit all 4 here? All 3 of these fuckers. Maybe? No, it looks like I've got to choose. Oh, there we go. Get out of the fucking fire. You know what? Water. Rain. Just so Solara's not burning. Thank you. They're both nearly out. Global cooling. Frozen, stunned. This guy goes after me. I think this is worth it. I'm fucking them up. Like hardcore fucking them up. Sure. Frozen. More damage. This guy's gonna take a while to get up to me. He's gonna have to like double dash. And even then. trying to use a Blinding Radiance. It's not a horrible idea. Fuck it, I'll take the damage. Alright, cool. Stunned, frozen. This is going remarkably well, by the way. Remarkably well. Shocked. May as well stun him. So both stunned. This guy doesn't have a whole lot of magic armor. Spontaneous combustion on him. He's attacking Solora, which is fantastic. Couldn't get a better outcome, really. If I move here, he'll get an attack of opportunity. He didn't get an attack of opportunity. Interesting. Superconductor hits all of them. Shocked, stunned, shocked. Hit both these guys. Dead. Fantastic. Bone Cage puts me up to 1700 physical armor. That's insane. This guy should be able to get wet pretty easily. Frozen. Fantastic. Cool. The control that I have is ludicrous. Fighting dudes my own level, I kind of just destroy them. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm getting 10,000 experience per kill here, by the way. We are now out of combat, which is, again, ludicrous. Nope, don't go up there yet. Steal shit from these guys. Including,
You killed him! Villain's dead. He's gone along with his name. All gone. All gone. All gone. All gone.
I feel good about that. I'm gonna take this guy's source. Pig's Bane. Let's loot him as well, shall we? I want to get rid of this oil because it annoys me. There's another dead guy over here. Spirit of Elderly Mage. Fair enough. So there's a bunch more guys down here. There's at least one over here. I think there's one that does like a patrol route over here. There's potentially a couple at the back. There's at least two more. I think there's a guy over here, but he actually joins your ship. Because he's like, ah, fuck, I'm not going with these guys. Yeah, here we go, this guy. There's 3. 4, maybe. 3 or 4. Fuck it, let's get in this. Let's have a look at this guy. Fire, air, and poison. So water he is not weak to, so let's smack him with some water. What the hell just happened there? Why did the Red Prince move? Very strange, I've never seen anything like that. Let's move 1 AP here. Can't hit her, unfortunately, but those two will do. I'm not particularly worried about her. Maybe I should be. Son of a bitch. I mean, I can probably get out of this situation, but... Son of a bitch. We have nether swap, but I need to be able to see to be able to nether swap correctly. That's fine. Let's swap these cunts. Perfect. Great. Perfect. I like it. And then this cunt. Let's try and freeze him. Perfect. Cool, he's frozen. I can get a chain lightning off there. Can't do a damn thing. Let's worm tremor her in the fire. We can't see this guy. He'll take like a turn at least to get up to us. I think we need to start working on her magic armor. Because she has a lot. She has like no physical armor actually. Which means I can do this and impale her. So she's crippled. Great. What are you drinking? Something. Potion of some description? Summoner. Magic damage I'm not worried about. I can heal that shit back. Also, the zombie I'm not too worried about either, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it does some damage. Let's teleport this fucker here. And start the damage train, I think. Global cooling. Rain will freeze this guy and stun that guy. In fact, it froze both, even better. Fuck it, earthquake. This is actually going incredibly easily. This guy's slowly making his way over here, but he can't really do much. I take it back, he has a firestorm grenade. He has lots of grenades, it seems. This walking corpse can't do a whole lot. Now it's slowed, it can do pretty much nothing. I'm really not... Is it dashing? It must be dashing to get that far. It is. Let's try and get everyone in the superconductor if we can. It's one more guy in the superconductor. I'll take it. Two stunned. He's shocked. He's shocked. Let's stun the ones that aren't. Plus get rid of some fire. Fantastic. Apparently it didn't work on him. I don't really care about him though. To be perfectly honest. Perfect. It's actually working surprisingly well. Lone wolf, baby. Around my own level, I'm kind of fine. There's like nothing they can do. This bitch is probably dead. Yep. And then we should be able to finish this guy off. Not quite. Because I can? Sure. Don't really do much, but it heals me, I guess. Perfect. Alright, let's loot all these people. I'm slowed, but now I'm no longer slowed. Fantastic. Elixir Maker, he had a bunch of bombs. Snake Root. Interesting name. I believe there's also... They're like Void working out here? No, Dead Void working. That's fine. Now, where was everyone else? Those two are looted. And then there's these two, I guess. There's also a Druidnate pipe here, which is cool, I guess. You can actually sneak your way in and do this mission, by the way, but I've decided just to go balls to the wall, fuck you, I'm coming in and destroying everything. Which, to be fair, worked pretty damn well. I'm gonna head up this way. The reason being is that the Fletcher over here, I believe, joins my ship.
The Fletcher trembles before the massive bodies littering the camp, then looks you in the eyes.
They're dead. That means I can leave.
Ask him if he has any special skills. If he's useful, he could join you aboard your ship, the Lady Vengeance.
Well, sure. Sure I do. I'm a Fletcher. Damn good one, actually. That's why I'm here. Roost forced me to work for him. After being trapped in this decimated ruin, a bit of sea air could be just what I need to relax. Decide what comes next. Thank you.
He reaches for your hand and shakes it, his eyes smiling.
It's a deal. Must be moored off the Driftwood Harbor, right? I'll meet you there. Thank you.
It's interesting that you can do this, because as far as I'm aware, he's pretty much one of the only guys you can, like, add to your ship as crew. So it seems like they had the idea to do that, and then didn't.
The man who killed the spirit now lies dead, and he knows it.
Claim your fee in knowledge.
He holds out his hand, index finger forward.
Reach toward him so that your own index finger nearly touches his.
A spark crackles between you. Visions flash before your eyes, you using the air to cow your foes, or mastering water to leave them cold and helpless, or watching them fall as the earth moves beneath you.
Choose.
Let's go. Water?
He touches the tip of his finger to yours. Your mind opens, and a watery secret implants itself within you. He smiles.
Use it. Wow.
He dips his head in thanks, raises his index finger to his temple to say...
I don't know what that gave us. I guess probably like a water skill book or something, maybe? Yeah, I honestly don't know what that gave us. Whatever. So the worn key can go into the coin purse, which is where my keys are, yeah. Cool. Don't need that, don't need this. Ancient Empire Tome. A Poisonous Companion, Toxins the World Over, by Catherine DeChase, or DeChase. Dense writing blackens every page, each and every one devoted to potions, tonics, and tinctures with a singular purpose. Killing. New recipes, cool. I don't know if I need to keep the book. Let's sell it. Don't need that. Or the assassination contract. Pact, neutralization, subject, Godwoken. The Master agrees to your request, Wolf. Should your word be as abiding as your claim, then you have nothing to fear from the Black Ring. Your task is simple. Eliminate Godwoken, including Lucian's spawn, should the weasel make a squeak. We won't dictate your methods, nor will we reveal our motives. Extermination is our only concern. The Black Ring does not tolerate failure. Payment will be offered immediately upon proof of fulfillment. Interesting. Sure, that'll do. There's one more ghost down here that I want to talk to. Spirit of Sirius Oats. It's an interesting name.
You You hear the roar of fire, the crack of burnt awnings falling. The spirit stands before you, silent among the wreckage, his skin half melted down his face.
Fuck.
He turns his gaze towards the corpse of Lone Wolf Pigsbane. His peeping skull cracks into a grin. He turns to you and bows.
Take your leave.
The spirit's grin lingers as the spectral flames around him fade. Skin reforms around his skull. He is a handsome man with gentle eyes. He waves and vanishes.
That's interesting. I've never done that before, by the way. So spirit vision there, apparently, which I'm going to do again, just in case there's any up here that I missed. So we were getting like 10,000 experience per spirit vision there, which is insane. There's another one up here. There's probably one like in this building too, maybe? Yeah, totally. I guess the people who lived here before, right?
Careful now. That's a trap.
There's also they have a chest here. Disarm this place.
Careful. I should neutralize this thing before it does damage.
He's probably not very good at doing that. He is, okay. Poor squirrel. Let's grab this. Why not? Cool. Paladin Everheart.
If Hardwin were to receive her head, it would make his day. I'll leave that with you.
He raises a hand in salute, then vanishes into the ether.
Interesting. So I should have kept the head. That is the answer to that question. I was wondering why they gave you a head. That's an interesting... I ate the head last episode.
The crazed lone wolf
No, this episode. Start of this episode.
screams
Shit.
and does not stop. He returns to himself. The screaming stops. Both eyes settle upon you at last. He looks tired. He looks haunted.
Consume his sauce. He was a lone wolf, right? I may have misheard that, but I think it said he was a lone wolf, so yeah, fuck him. Oh, interesting. Pick that, please. I have no lockpicks. That's interesting. Nevertheless, let's go, I guess here we need to talk to this lady. Also another squirrel out here. Squirrels everywhere.
The whiff of chemistry assails you. But this spirit is not unhappy. Whatever was keeping him here has now lost its power. He's ready to depart.
Let him leave.
He fades away, gone forever to the Hall of Echoes.
So much experience. Granted, to level up we need 500,000, so getting 10,000 isn't all that much. Having said that, we can now head upstairs. I'm going to give it a quick save. But we can head upstairs. It's going to be a relatively long episode today, but I want to get this whole quest line finished. I probably want to do a quick save up here, actually.
I killed him slow. Preserves the flavor.
No talking, immediate fighting. That's interesting. I'm cool with that. Fucking Roost Aslan. Prick is fast. Ooh. Slight waste of AP, but what you gonna do? These guys have no magic armor. These guys have a fair amount, but I think I'm still good to fuck them. We're going to... this. Roost can go... right fucking here is where he can go. Global calling. Losa gets a turn. Fantastic. Everybody was chain lightning. Wolves are stunned. Fantastic. This guy does get a turn, which is annoying, but... Sure. Erratic Whisper on himself? I don't care. Don't kill Sahelia, we need to keep her alive. Fuck! Fuck this guy. Granted, I just healed myself all the way. Atrophy is annoying, but ultimately fine. He's chilled. Alright, so Roost is frozen. That's something I can deal with, at the very least. You have a fair amount of magic armor. You have still a fair amount of magic armor. Knockdown arrow sucks. Badly. This is a dangerous fight, by the way. Fantastic. Ashen Idol of Rebirth. Perfect. Okay. So I need... This guy goes next, right? I don't think I can control him very well. Which means I need to work more on buffing up the Red Prince so he doesn't die. Okay, he's evading. We'll give him some magic armor just in case. I don't think it's necessary though. Alright, now we have 2 points. Roost goes first. Which is terrifying. As long as the Red Prince stays alive, I think I can control Roost. This guy's dangerous though. Best thing I can do at the moment is that. Makes him want to run out of the fire, that's something. Crippled, that's fine. Attacking Losa is good. Good, okay. As long as I can control Roost, we're fine. Frozen, fantastic. How much is Superconductor? 3. Fuck. So moving to do it isn't worth it. That's probably worth it. 147, 300. Trying to get rid of magic armor on these two is actually kind of difficult. Luckily, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity, but I think that's fine. Because that allows a superconductor, which is worth it. Stunned, fantastic. Shocked, shocked. Make it rain. Fantastic. Alright, now we're in business. Let's get some more physical armor up here. Shocked. And do another rain. Stunned. Spreading the electricity around is good. I want this prick out so that I can attack 2 at once. Preferably all 3 of them at once. Even better. Alright, sweet. I think we now pretty safely got this fight under control. All 3 of them stunned, 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 and stunned. Fantastic. So now it just involves doing enough damage to kill them all, which should be fine. I don't foresee that necessarily being a problem. Roost Aslan is dead. Another one's dead, 125. This should take him out.
I know you come for me again. I know you do. I know I only have to wait.
Ask if she's alright.
I am fine. I am fine when I return to my people.
How'd you escape Fort Joy?
My people come for me. My mother, Sarias, the others. They take me away from there. But then the wolves come. Roost Anlon. He takes me and they cannot stop him.
She still sells jack shit, but I'll take these nails. Sure. Quickly untie our bonds. Need to get her out here before they show up.
Now, to the others, my people wait for me nearby.
Tell her yes. You met her people and promised to return her to them.
Yes, thank you.
Cool. So we need to send her back. A couple of things I want to get. One, I want to loot these things. Lord and Lady. Kind of feel bad about killing the wolves, but they're also enormous wolves that would have killed me. Roost has some shit. Cool, let's take that. Also the parchment, which I think... By request of the Divine Order, certain sorcerers known as Godwoken are to be identified upon the agreement of both parties of the terms of this contract. These Godwoken will be located by the contractor and disposed of in a timely, quiet, and seemly manner. Due to the nature of this contract, new names may be given on an ongoing basis. The amount of claimable per name is fixed at 10,000 gold per head. That's a lot of gold. To be paid immediately upon receipt of evidence and the task completion.
The Divine Order? What the devil? The contract seems to predate Alexander's ascension, too.
It's interesting, is it not? Alright, I think we're good there. Nails. Did I say nails? I bought nails, right? Yes. Combine this with my hammer, wherever that may be. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool, that gives me 20 lockpicks. That'll allow me to get where I need to go later on. Other than that, I'm pretty happy. Disembodied hand. Bloodied arm. Unidentified flesh. And a chew toy. I don't actually need any of these. These are just what he was feeding. Feeding his wolves, which is kind of fucked. I will, however... Oh my god, they're children.
Bad man, go away. You did it. He can't hurt me now.
The child smiles a ghostly gap-toothed grin.
Oh, he was feeding children to his wolves.
If I could give you the biggest hug in the world, I'd give you the even bigger one. I love you.
Oh, I'm angry.
He's gone. It doesn't hurt anymore. You did it. You saved me from the bad man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ooh, I'm angry. Claws of Deceit? I feel like I've read that. Maybe not. Since I was a young girl, my mother always used the name of the lone wolves to strike fear into my heart. Bed by 8, don't be late. When hoots the owl, the wolves will prowl. There were other children from the upper parts of Arx played Magisters versus Black Ring. In our lowly district, we only played a game called Contract, each taking turns to be the lone wolves hunting assassination targets. Little was I to know that years later I'd be plucked from this very streets by their leader, Roost Aslan himself. Oh, I had fallen on hard times then. The hardest. I was but a scully girl in the chambers of Lord Linda Kem, forever trying to steer clear of his harridan wife, Paulina. Well, I met the handsome Roost, oh so handsome. One night I dutifully scurried home from market with the fresh tea leaves Lady Paulina had ordered. Pay no heed to any other rumours you may have heard, it was at market I met him and no mistake. He sidled up to me, all bright teeth and cheekbones. By the time I had found out he was a lone wolf, it was too late. He had already the keys to Kem's mansion, all the good silverware, and my heart. Now let me tell you how it all happened. Same line, interesting. All the following pages are ripped from the book by a violent hand. Interesting. I don't need anything here, but I'm gonna look at this.
The surface of the mirror ripples with a sickly haze. As you gaze into its surface, the haze forms shapes, and the shapes jerk into a figure. You see the outline of a skull, perhaps once an elf, though the flesh is all but rotted from his bones. What remains is the flat, dull colour of sick. Behind him march ornately clad Black Ring. The picture flickers, fades, then returns in full relief. Beneath the din of the marching soldiers, or perhaps alongside it, a voice snags in your mind, like a fishhook in an open eye. It makes a demand. Tell it if you killed another Godwoken.
Tell him no. No, the Godwoken is alive and well.
The image strains and flickers again. Each time it comes into focus, a dull ache squeezes your head like a vice. Tighter, tighter, unbearably tight. The image flickers and fades to a hazy sheen once more, and the pressure vanishes.
Interesting.
There's no denying what you saw. The Black Ring itself is hunting you, or at least paying others to do so. It's impossible to tell who might be working for them. You eye your companions.
I suppose the king has to put some trust in his subjects. Let that be our party line then.
Life's full of surprises. That's what makes it fun and horrifying.
Fantastic. Kidnap contract. Assassination contract. I mean, I'll take the other things as well, why not? You can find the girl in Fort Joy. Moves quickly. I've heard certain sorcerers are being transferred into sourceless slaves. No doubt a scion would make a tempting candidate. Kill her cleanly, but not before extracting every morsel of useful information from her. The more scions you destroy, the heavier you'll find your pockets. You can collect your payment from me on the Nameless Isle. Get one of our other little marks to show you the way. Shadow Prince. Interesting. Pact neutralization, subject Godwoken. Yep, already read that. Fantastic. Alright. And here is Roost himself.
The spirit's chest heaves in short, hard bursts. Its face is pinched into a tight sneer, fists balled up at its sides. It falls to its knees and grabs its matted hair in two fists, then rips. The spectral mats break away and reappear.
Watch him. He can't hurt anyone now, not even himself.
You! I'll destroy you. I'll drink your blood.
Consume his sauce.
You don't eat me. I eat you. I destroy you. You are nothing. You are shite under my shoe.
Oh my god, bitch. Evil cunt needs to die. So I killed him. Alright, so let's head back to Sahelia's people. It was very dialogue heavy through that. There is quite a few like traps and shit through the front entrance, but I'm gonna go through the front entrance anyway, just because it's quicker to get there. Also, the Red Prince should be able to spot the traps, because he has a very high wits. Or comparatively very high wits. There's no easy way out of here, I'll be perfectly honest. I do wonder whether what's-her-name will follow me through here. Maybe.
Look out.
That'll work. We all have a lot of magic armor. It's fine.
It's attacking! Evasive maneuvers, Crackers!
I can actually control Sahelia directly, which is useful.
We continue. We go on.
Alright, I got her out. Lusa, get your ass over here. Oh. Sahelia, what are you doing? Where are you going? Is it because you took too much what happened? What happened? I can't talk to either of them, so I'm just gonna do a quick save. And then we're gonna load that quick save. Sure. Just in case it fixes something. I think something bugged there, and it may have been because Sahelia took too much damage. Definite possibility. Sahelia's just standing out here and I can't talk to her. Give me a second. There's a big jump between here. I'm gonna redo all of this and see whether I can fix it. Alright.
My dearest friend, the one who saves me.
Alright, I'm back. I had a fix. I googled it. It is a bug. It just happens sometimes where they don't talk properly. The way you fix it, I've probably left in my actual fixing it. And thank you specifically to... Kiru on Steam forums, but he found it on Reddit, so... I mean, thank you. But he found it on Reddit, so it's someone else's fix. But if you pickpocket one of them, I took 2 gold off her and then just threw it on the ground. She goes, oh, someone robbed me, and then accuses you and actually talks to you, and that allows you to actually talk to her. Sorry, my dearest friend, you're the one who saved me.
You give us everything.
Here we go.
Thank you for helping me. Without you, I am already dead.
You save us all. My girl is back. Our scion is back.
I know what you need.
Ridiculous conversation right here.
I can help you. We can help you.
She crouches down, placing a hand on the earthen ground.
Can you hear them? Their roots stretch beneath us, even now.
Express surprise. You thought most of the elven forest has been felled by now.
Yes, they are cut down, destroyed and defiled. But our roots run deeper than any know. Our roots cross the world many times over. I will link you. You will hear them. They will feed you. Increase the source in you. Increase the power.
She leans toward you, her veiled eyes directed toward the ground. The slightest of smiles plays over her lips, then vanishes.
Ask how. What does linking to the ancestor trees involve?
As space inside you clears, you have room for more source. You have room for more everything. You have room for the whispers of the trees. Hold your hand to the ground.
Hesitate, something seems off.
Go on.
A thought suddenly enters your mind, though you're quite certain it isn't yours.
Do as she says, yeah. It's all sister will do. I'm gonna do as she says.
I hold my hand over yours. We breathe together. We call the spirit of the trees to us. Close your eyes. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale.
With each in-breath, the voices flutter in, whispers at first, then gentle murmurs like water over rocks. The wind of the voices enters you as you and Sahala breathe together. It travels down your throat, into your belly, around your heart. Suddenly, your blood runs icy cold, then warms again. Each breath makes you stronger. The voices fortify you, quicken your pulse, make a space in your heart where, yes, a great power can inhabit you. You exhale, and the voices, all but one, no louder than a whisper, flutter away. The space within you remains.
Ask what... sorry, you listen to the whisper inside you. It's so quiet you can hardly hear it. Ask Sahalia what it is.
It is the voice of the trees, of the mother. It will remain with you now. I hear it too. Beautiful and strong. Yours will grow if you let it. It will shrink if you do not.
We have now bound ourselves to the ancestor trees. Which is why there's that situation. It's like, hey, hang a minute. Is this a good idea? Arguably it isn't. I think there's a quest later on, and a quest for an ancestor tree, and I think the ancestor tree forces you to do it. Like you have no choice because of this.
We are connected now, you and I. You and all our kind.
Connected to all the elves.
I give you something too.
Spear foe is cool.
A thanks.
Take this spear. It destroys evil. It helps you. You help us more than you know.
That's what they'll do now.
We make arrangements. We travel soon. I must meet someone who can help us. I say no more than this. But I do wish you good luck. And perhaps we meet again. Someday.
Feels like there's fire in my blood. I never imagined such power.
Indeed.
Once more, you feel your soul expand with raw source. Deep inside, your god calls for you again.
I'm gonna take this.
You should perform the Meister's ritual one last time, here or in Siva's vault.
Alright, I'm not gonna do that right now.
Oh, hey.
Alright, so I think I've bound myself to doing a particular thing in a particular quest later, but I can't actually remember specifically what it does, so that's a thing. But I've done something that has now bound me with great power, is now bound me to the elves and to the elder trees, which arguably a stupid idea, but I did it. Next time, I think I'm going to head over and go to... Yeah, sure. Next time I'm going to head over to Blood Moon Isle and see what we can do over there. I think everything over there is like level 15. It's like the hardest place on the entire map. So I may want to do a couple of other things first. I'll think about it. But that's going to be it for this episode. So if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time for more Divinity Original Sin 2. Bye, guys.